to another week of BDZ Online with Miss B and Ethel, and we are continuing to learn about the Lord's Prayer. Today we're going to learn that asking for help is a part of prayer. Prayer is talking to God, and part of that is trusting that God can help us. We all need help every now and then. Sometimes other people can help us, but sometimes they can't. But you know who can always help us? God. That's why asking for help is a part of prayer. Think about something that you need help with. For me, it's my car. If I was the one that took care of everything that happened on my car and had to do that by myself, it would be a huge mess. I would probably make my car pretty unsafe too. Sometimes we just need help. And we're gonna see in our video what happens when Carl didn't ask for help.
Smells great, Violet.
Thanks, Bill. I'm making your favorite, candy casserole.
All right.
Bill, it's Carl. Hi, Carl.
Hi, Violet!
Hey, Carl. So nice to hear from you.
Yeah, guess what? I'm coming to visit!
Woo!
Woohoo!
That's great.
Okay, see you soon!
Wait, Carl, we've moved. I don't think Carl knows where we live, Bill.
Maybe we should try to call him back.
Just need the important things for my big adventure. Got my snacks? And my Bible. Oh, wow. I can't wait to see my friends. Ha-ha, yeah! Oh, wow! I need to let Bill and Violet know I'm here. Ha ha!
I'm here in Thailand. What? Oh no, Violet. Carl went to Thailand. What are we gonna do?
What? Don't live in Thailand? Ah! I need to catch the next flight.
Hi, Carl.
Oh, hi, Chatter. How's it going?
I'm just searching the world for the best peanut M&Ms.
Cool. See you later. Ooh, can't talk. Plane is leaving. Hey, does anyone have any cheesy poofs? Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll stop talking. Oops.
Keep it down.
Oh, sorry. What? Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Well, I'm still talking.
This is gonna be the best candy pizza ever.
Hey, friends, I'm here.
Where are you at, Carl?
I'm here in Russia. Ha!
Why didn't you just ask us for help finding our house?
Ask for help? I thought I'd just do it on my own. Ah!
Listen, Carl. Don't get on another plane until we tell you how to get here. Take a flight to Boise. Turn left after the fire hydrant, then down 2 blocks. Not one, or you'll end up at the pizza shop. And Carl, we all know how you react to pizza. Carl!
So glad you're here.
Hi, guys. Hey.
Carl, you could have been here so much sooner if you had just asked for help.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson. Next time, I'm asking for help. Do you guys have any cheesy poofs? I ate all mine on the trip, and I am so hungry.
Sorry, no cheesy poofs here.
Oh, well, I'll just go to the store. I'll be back.
Carl, remember what you learned?
All right, I'll ask for help. Will you guys come with me and help me find the store?
Of course we'll help you, Carl. We're happy to help whenever you ask.
In that case, can you help me pay for the cheesy poofs? I kind of spent all my money on extra flights trying to get here.
I want you to pause the video again and talk about 3 questions. Okay, the first one, why was it such a big deal that Carl didn't ask for help? Number 2, what did it cost him to try to do things on his own? And 3, what would it cost us to try to do things without God's help? Silly Carl, he flew all over the world, which takes a lot of time and money, because he didn't ask for directions. He learned a big lesson about asking for help. Now, we're probably not going to end up in Russia or Thailand when we forget to ask God for help, but we could end up doing things the hard way. That's why asking for help is a part of prayer. We've been talking about how asking for help is a part of prayer, and sometimes God might give us all the help we need, just when and just how much we need. And sometimes God might give us a little hint, a little aha that could help us to figure out what to do. So we're gonna see what that's like with a brain-bending puzzle. All right, I've asked Taylor to help us put these 4 shapes inside this T outline, all right? So here's the good news. If you need a hint, you can ask for a hint. All right, go for it. How's it coming?
I need a hint.
You need a hint. Okay, so the little piece
This one?
is going to go in one of the corners. Okay?
Okay.
And that is actually where it ends up. So there you go.
Yeah, I need another hint.
I think you're on the right track. Let's see what that does. Did it work? Did you get it?
Done.
Okay, awesome. All right, Taz, what made you decide you wanted to ask for help?
I didn't know where to place certain pieces.
Okay, and how did hints about the puzzle help you solve it?
It gave me ideas of like where to put it.
The hints helped you grow and change and see new possible solutions to the situation, and it helped your brain grow and change too. Brain-bending puzzles like this one are helpful for us, and even though it can be a little uncomfortable, it's actually a good thing. You learned from the help that you got, and that's true when we face difficulties in life too. We learn from God when we make asking help a part of our prayer. Now, we've been learning about the Lord's Prayer, and I want you to watch the section. This is going to show you how much we've heard so far, and it's going to add a new section that says, "Give us this day our daily bread."
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom
will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
give us this daily bread.
Where does your food come from? It's easy to think that our food comes from the pan with mom cooking in the kitchen, or maybe from the cafeteria at school. But we know that's not really where our food comes from. God provides it. When Jesus prayed this prayer, he was just setting an example. Food is one thing that we can pray for, but he was showing us that we can pray about anything that we need, because asking for help is a part of prayer. And Psalm 121 was written as a prayer for people who were traveling to Jerusalem. When we travel today, we usually take cars, and when it's not COVID, we might take airplanes. And it's not really dangerous, but in those days, it was. People had to walk about everywhere they went, and they might have had a donkey or a camel to ride, but not everybody. So that meant if it rained, we got wet. She does not like to get wet. If there was a steep cliff, they had to climb really hard to get to the top, and then they had to find a way to get down. And there weren't always trails through mountains. So it was a pretty rough journey. There might have been bears and lions. Oh my. And that could be pretty dangerous, huh? So pause the video and talk about if you went on a trip like that, what would you bring to prepare yourself? What would you ask God for? Since traveling was dangerous, this prayer asked for God's help. Then it mentioned ways in which God would help. So we're going to hear again from our friend Kiwi as she reads some of Psalm 121. She loves the Psalms.
I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth.
Remember, looking up at those mountains was like looking up at all the dangers and fears that lay ahead. Yikes! So we're going to make some mountains out of all of our dangers and fears. If you want to participate at home, you can just get some regular paper and get something to write with. Now that you have your paper, I want you to fold up each sheet of paper in half so it can sit up. And use your writing instrument and write something that perhaps might be a danger or a fear. So something like work. Sometimes people are scared of work, or maybe where they're going to get their next meal. So maybe food, that might be a scare, something that scares you. Or maybe friends. Maybe you've got some problems going on with your friends. So I want you to write one of your fears on each of the pieces of paper that are folded up. And then I want you to place them all around your room. All of our fears and the dangers that we thought of in our house are now on the ground. So Taz, how would you feel about walking across the floor with your eyes closed? Do you think you could walk and avoid all those obstacles? No, why? Yeah, you would definitely step on one, huh? Probably so. So you might be uncertain about crossing the room safely when you see all these mountains and all these obstacles in the way. And you might be worried about tripping if it wasn't just paper, but that's okay. But listen to this.
He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over you, Israel, will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you.
Asking for help is a part of prayer. We're going to ask for help, and then, Taylor, you're going to have to cross the room, okay, with your eyes closed. So close your eyes, we're going to pray. God, help us to get across the room safely, even with all the mountains and obstacles and dangers in the way. Okay, Taz, time to travel. See if you can make it without knocking anything over. You did it! You can open your eyes. You've crossed the room. Good job! all the obstacles that we were worried about aren't even there. That doesn't mean that God will never let anything bad happen, but we can always turn to God when we're worried or scared, because asking for help is a part of prayer. And you know what we need more than anything else? God. God will always be with us, even when things don't go our way. Jesus prayed, "Give us today our daily bread." We can pray about big things like mountains and small things like a single meal, because asking for help is a part of prayer, and God will always hear us and always be near us when we need His help. Let's close with a blessing that finishes up our traveling song from the Bible.
The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over you coming and going, both now and forevermore.
Today we're learning that asking for help is a part of prayer, and we can ask God for help anytime because He's always watching out for us. Now, I have 3 handouts. I want to show you these pictures, all right? So look at these places. Each is a place we might need God's help. I want you to think about the place where you might need God's help the most. So maybe it's at the playground, or maybe at your home, or maybe it was at school. And even though we're on summer break, maybe you think about going back to school. I want you to pause the video and share with your family where and how you need God's help the most. I'm so glad that you're asking God for help in those things. Asking for help is a part of prayer, and God hears you because God is always with you, watching out for you. Join us next week as we continue and actually conclude our study on the Lord's Prayer. And to finish us out, I want you to watch our kids, you guys, helping us say the Lord's Prayer. Bye.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen.